off we go. All right, so today, letting Millie in, can we start standing? So hopefully you'll see most of me here. We're going to slowly let the chin drop and then roll the back one vertebra at a time all the way down, and then bend the knee and roll up. And again, drop the chin, roll the back. We are going all the way down. Stay there a little. Check yes and no, just to make sure your neck is loose. And roll back, bending the knee, rolling the back up one vertebra at a time. Head is last time. Let's go down. And then we're going to stay here, grab the elbow, just have a little shake side to side. And then bend the knee, and this time we're going to walk out. And then back in, and roll back. So we're going to pick up the pace, roll down, all the way down. Bend the knee, walk out. You can add a little press up here if you want. And back up, all the way up and down, 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 out, press up if you want, or just hold the plank and roll back, up, last time, all the way down, and out, press up, and roll back. Glasses back on for me. Let's stand up. Let's open to a nice comfortable second position. So toes out. We're just going to bend and stretch and bend and stretch up, bend. Let the pelvis go down and then bend. Stay there. We're going to do what we shouldn't do in a ballet class. We're going to let our bottom go back. We're going to put our elbows on our knees. And then we're just going to the side to side, trying to let the pelvis go down and stretch. Good. Perfect. From here, we're just going to extend one leg, try to get flat back to the front, and stretching the back of this leg. You can turn it out. And then we're just going to walk to the other side, stretching the back of the leg. The heel can either come off or stay down, depending on the legs of your calf muscles and your ankle. And walk to the other side. Try to flex the foot, bring the toes towards yourself. And don't forget to breathe, stretch the head out, and on the other side. Good. Come back to the middle and sit down. From here, we're just going to put both feet together and we're just going to relax the head on the feet. So let your heels, your knees naturally fall down to the side. It's completely going to depend on the opening of your hips. So if you're here, it's fine. The aim is obviously to open the hips as much as possible, but it takes time and it's not available to everyone. So just take it as it is and relax over. We're going to stay there, take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One last deep breath in and deep breath out. We're going to roll back up. We're going to take one leg to the side. I don't know if you can see my cat is desperately trying to get out. Come on, chop, chop. Here we go. One leg to the side. Try to turn it out if possible, so try to have your little toe coming towards the floor, yeah? At the very least, try to have your knee up to the ceiling. Yeah, don't let it roll in. So nice and rolled up, both sitting bone on the floor, and we're going to stretch to one side. Good. Keep the opposite sitting bone heavy and down the floor. Don't let it go up, all the way down. From here, turn towards your leg and relax over. And then again, turn. And let's go up. From here, we're just going to drop the head with the ear towards the shoulder. Just gently put a bit of weight. Don't pull. Just get a bit of weight just to stretch the side of the neck. And down. And we're going to change legs. So stretch the other leg. Try to turn it out. Take both sitting bone on the floor. And then we're going to stretch on the side. Make sure you try to open the chest for the first one. Loads of space between the ribs. Stretch, stretch, stretch all the way, and then turn towards the leg, but you keep the hips in the same place. And then coming back out, up, and both grab and gently let the head go down as the shoulder opposite goes lower and lower to give the neck a stretch. Excellent. From here, we're going to come back. We're going to have one leg right in front of you. Make sure your hips are square and forward. Yes, so don't let one hip go back up. And we're going to have this leg into a nice retinue position. Okay, from here we're going to flex the foot. So again, we want to try to get a nice turn out. So avoid, obviously turning in, avoid the knee going up to the ceiling, and try to go as far to the side as possible with your little toe coming to the floor. From here, either with the opposite hand if you can, or this hand, depending on your flexibility. If you don't go all the way to the foot, that's fine. Take it through the ankle. We're just going to try to stretch it up a bit. Yes, stretch the toe. That's it. You can try parallel as well, slightly different feeling. And then out. Now we're going to point the toes and rest on the leg. From here, we're just going to go a little bit more dynamically up, then open the chest, up to fist, and down, and up. Open the chest, up to fifth, and down, up. Open the chest, up to fifth, and down, up. Open the chest, up to fifth, and down, up. Open the chest, up to fifth, and down, up. Open the chest, up to fifth, down, roll up the back. We stay there. Put the arms into an arabesque position, and we're going to lift the leg. Yes, so if I'm slightly diagonal, it should be like this, but the leg should be right in front of you. From here, we're going to flex and point, and flex and point, and flex, long back, and flex and point. We're going to take 4 letter circles. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Going the other way, long back. 2, and 3, and 4. And again, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Strong back, circle, and 2, and 3, and 4 the other way, and 2, and 3, and 4, relax. Let's bring the leg back in, let's do the other one. So again, nice and turned out with a little toe, going towards the floor, flex the foot, either opposite arm, same arm, arms to the ankle. Yeah, let's just try to lift it slightly. So we get a stretch on the back of the leg. Good. And over. And then we're gonna go up, over the chest. Fifth, and down. One. That up, and up, and over, and land. We go. Up, still breathing, up, open, and we go for more. Open the chest, shoulders down, over the leg, stretching every time we come down, but also growing with our backs. And down from here. Ready? Up to the desk, up with our legs, and we're gonna flex. And point, flex, and point, flex, and point, and flex. And point little circles, we're drawing with our big toe. 3 and 4. The other way. And 2, and 3, and 4. Again, we flex, little coming down on the floor. Heel on top. And 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and the other way. Keep going. 3, 4, and over. And then bring it together. We're going to go on our knees. And then we're going to take our arms up so you can cross them and have your palms coming together. We're just going to bend to the side and we're going to pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We always try to keep our back nice and long, yeah? Don't let it go to banana back. We can swap the arm if you want. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The other way. 2, ribs in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time. 2, ribs in. 3, 4, 5. Deeper, 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 and deeper. 2, 3, 4. Stretch through the hands. And 7, 8. And relax on the back. Let your arms come front into a child pose. Relax the back. Good. Then check the time. Ooh. Okay, let's quickly do an up series. So, several little things here. So we're going to take one leg up to a 90-degree angle. Yes. And we're going to go down without touching the floor and up. All right? We're going to do it 8 times, then do it on the left 8 times, then on the right 4 times. 4 times on the left, 2 times on the right, 2 times on the left, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay? Now, if at any moment this is too much, you can stop. You don't have to do the whole series. For the whole time, you want to make sure your whole back is on the floor. Yeah? So don't let it go off the mat. Make sure it's nice, long and flat. You also want to avoid having your stomach go up. So make sure it's like your very bottom is pressing down your spine. If you want a little extra challenge, no legs on the floor. Yes, if you're going to go down and up with a straight leg and not touching the floor. Let's go. Down and up. 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, long back, 6, 7, and 8. Swap. We go down, up, down, up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Try to stay and turn out. 8, swap, and 4. 2, 3, and 4. Swap, and 1. 2, turn out. 3, and 4. Let's swap. 1. Remember, you can have your other leg up or not. 2 on the left. And then let's just go for switch, 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 switch. 5, 6, 7, 8. Up to meet the leg. Stretch, 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 stretch. And swap. And stretch. Swap. And stretch. And swap. Try to bring yourself up. Excellent. Bring the knees to your chest. And have a little circle. To relax the back. And the other way. Good. From here, let me try to get myself into a diagonal so you can see a little better. We're going to try to go from a first position. So you're going to try to have your toes going to the sand as much as possible. From here, we're going to take a demi-plié on le grand battement. So you want to do everything on the floor. So take that opportunity to feel your turnout in your knees, in your ankle, very obviously from your hips as you take the demi-plié and then the grand battement. Let go of that leg, maintaining the other leg and the back on the floor to have the proper alignment, yes? So, from here, we're going to take demi-plié and stretch, point up, down, demi-plié, stretch, and up, and down, demi-plié, and stretch, and up, and down, demi-plié, and stretch, and up, and down, with the leg this time, and up, and down. Here we go, the back is on the floor, demi-plié, open the knees, push, up, heels on top, and push, up, I think one more, and here we go, just the battement, 1, 2, 3, 4, the left leg, 1, 2, 3, 4, very good. All right, let's do 2 seconds. So for second, we're going to stand on the side. From here, we're not going to do the demi-plié, but we're going to go through retiré, down through the heel and battement, side, retiré, and down, and battement, side, retiré, and down, and battement, side. You can try to challenge yourself, whoop, to stay on one side. Now, 4 battement, 1, and stretch, 2, and stretch, 3, and stretch, and 4, and stretch. Let's swivel, other side. Let's go straight away. So turning out, so heels meet in the middle. We go retiré and down, grand battement, and stretch down, up and down, grand battement, and stretch down, up and down, grand battement, and stretch down and up and down and grand battement, 4 grand battement, and stretch, and 2, stretch down, maintain your core, last 1, and down, right, let's go, just having a little stretch first of the core muscles, and then let's go back to child pose for a little bit. Now let's go to our fourth. Turn out that leg for having your hips facing forward, yes? So don't let it open, don't let the stomach go down either. Maintain the back the whole time. And then we're going to go 1 and down, 2 and down. 3, and down. 4, and down. 5, and down. 6, and down. 7, and down. 8, and down. The other leg. Ready? Long spine. We go. 1, and down. 2, and down. 3, and down. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Relax. Good. From here, let's do the split series. So, we're going to go one leg to the front. Try to have a right angle with that leg, yeah? Don't let it drop too far forward behind your toes, yeah? Right above your heel. And it's this hip flexor that is going to come down. So the stretch should be on that leg and the hip flexor. Now, if you want something a little deeper, you can bend the knee and grab it with the opposite hand. Deep breath in and out. Deal with your glasses if you're like me. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Now, we're gonna walk back, so don't sit down, it's not gonna do anything. You stay up, and we're gonna stretch the back of the leg. So for this, you want your toes to come towards you, and you want your back not to be rounded, yeah? That's not gonna stretch anything. It's almost as if you wanted to curve it, so flat back, and then we can go towards the leg. Those are the muscles that you need to do the split. Yeah, so if you're far away from having your split and just going a little bit and it doesn't feel good, you can do those 2 stretches and it's going to slowly improve it until you feel good enough to stretch both legs. All right, we're going back to the first one. And one last little stretch. Now, if that's enough for you, you can stay here. If you want to split, we go straight with both legs and down. Make sure you turn up. You can also try to turn in. You can move around on your hip a little bit, yeah, if you want to go a little further. Now, we need to stay a little bit, yeah? Even if you're here, don't just do it for 2 seconds and then let go. You need to keep there, let gravity do the job, and slowly, slowly it does come down. But do try to hold it 30 seconds if you can, as much as possible. But once again, if this is really an uncomfortable position for you, the first 2 stretches we did will improve this so you can eventually come to that. All right, let's do the other leg. So, same beginning, a right angle with the leg. Something like this. Okay. And from here, make sure the knee doesn't pass the toes, and then you make sure you stretch the hip flexor. All right, here we go. If you want a little more, don't worry, it's my cat. I've got 2, and they seem to think this is their show, you know. Here we go. Deep breath, and every time you exhale, you let go a little deeper. And then let's walk back onto the heel, toes towards the chest, flat back as if you wanted to go even further. Putting the whole stomach on the leg, if you can, relaxing. Activate the toes so they're dynamically moving towards you. Don't turn them off. Excellent. From here, we go back to the first stretch. Yeah, again, that's enough for you. You can stay here a little longer. If you're going to split, we go on our two legs. You've got your hands here, and you decide how far you want to go. So it might be here, or it might be all the way down, but you've got the power to push yourself back up if it gets too much. We stay, and we stay. I promise eventually this becomes enjoyable and you will feel this nice stretch instead of the pain, yeah? But too much pain, like, you know, shouting pain is never good. You don't want to work with this. You want to feel nice and stretchy. Okay, right, from here, we're going to work on the second split. So, you get your back on the floor, which you go a little bit away from the wall. You get your nice happy baby in turn out here. But today we're going to put the arm just under the knee, on the thigh, and we're just going to push down. And way too close to the wall, a little bit. Okay, not the most flattering angle, but it will do. We push down, and then we're going to stretch one leg, and then keep the turn out. So keep your heel coming forward, and stretch, and here. Every time you try to keep bringing the knee a little more towards the floor, and then we're going to do with both. Keep pushing down. You can let go if you want to. Yeah, gravity does the job just as well. And slowly bring your heels to your meet. Close the leg. Bring the knees to your chest, a little circle. One way. And then the other way. All right, let's bring ourselves back up. Let me just check on the time. We're nearly done. To finish, let's just go either toes above the knees or knees above the knees. Yeah, as you prefer. It feels a little bit differently for everyone. For some people, the toes above the knees feel a bit deeper stretch. For me, it's definitely knees above knees. Might depend on your knees. It's not exactly the same muscles either, so both are good to practice, and we're just going to pitch forward. So you should feel the stretch, you know, from your bottom all the way down your leg. Deep breath. Very good. And let's not stay too long, because we've got the classes to go to after. Some of us, so knees above the knees, or toes above the knees, yeah? If you're here, you pitch forward as well. Try to do, not what I'm doing right now, but do the same one you've picked, yeah, for the first side. So you're nice and equal on both sides. All right. Okay, right, let's finish here. I think that was my cue. It's exactly 51 past, so lovely, well done everyone. I'm going to finish right here because I know some of you have a tap class to go to, and I will see some of you in ballet in a little bit, but well done everyone. If I don't see you later, have a lovely evening, and welcome to Cotton, the real star of the show. See you soon, bye.
Thank you.